And mic check 1, 2. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Apache Video Auction here for the week of April the 22nd. We're going to offer just shy of 1,300 head here in the next little bit. There's 11 lots today, 20 loads altogether. Our first description will be for contract number 12,197, consigned by Corky Wise. We're selling 98 head of steers, 148 to 50,000 pound load of cattle with a base weight of 490. They're located at the ranch here 9 miles east of Vernon, Texas, approximately 110 miles southwest of Apache. The cattle are 90% black or black-white face, 10% red or Charlotte colors, 90% an English exotic with 10% showing 1/8 blood Bremer influence or less. Cattle all home raised out of Angus cows, medium to large frame, medium flesh, delivery date April the 28th, a single day delivery. No implants and the cattle will be uneven. They're on wheat pasture as well as their mothers. The cattle will be tipped or dehorned if necessary. They've been vaccinated with the IBR, BVD, and boosted twice. That's actually BVD. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling the local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Sorting these calves off their mothers the morning of delivery. The cattle will be freight adjusted if necessary for a 48,000 pound load of cattle. They'll sell with a 35-cent slide up or down with a 35-pound weight stop on the top side. Darn nice set of home raised calves coming off their mothers. Yes, sir.
They will be a little bit uneven. They are home raised.
They're home raised and they will be uneven. They're telling me.
470.
$471 on the money, wanna bring the 471 down, 2 down, 30, on the Brian, $4 down, 75 down, 7, and 78 sir down, down, the money, 9, round, Brian, 70 down, 81, and 481, $2 down, 30, 40, 85, 87 down, 9, and 89, tear down, $1, the money, 2, 30, 93 down 4, and 95 bid down 4 to bid 5 around the Brian, $95 down, 97 down, 98 down 9, and 501 bid it down 2 down, 3 to $4 down, 5 on a 505 down, 7, and 8 to $9 down for the money, 10 down, 11 down, $12 down, 13, 40, 15, 16, and 517, 18, 19 down, $20 down, 1 for the money, 2, and 22, James, and 21 up in the $2 down, 400 down, 22 down 3, and 523 down, $524 down, 3 to bid the 4, and 523. The web is out, 524, and 3 bid it down, $4 down, 4 to the phone, $5 down, 525 down 6, and 25 up in the yeah, down 70 down, $28 down, 7 up in the and 527 bid it down, down, 7 down 9, and 529, Weber still out down, $9 down for the money, 9, and 529 down, $30 down, David down, 30 down, 30, 20 down, up in 30, and 529, bid it down, 30, down to 30, 529, bid 30, sold the cattle to you, 529. Cattle will sell. Now we're going to sell the heifer mates. We're going to sell the heifer mates right now. Once again, consigned by Corky Wise. This will be contract number 12,198, selling 95 head of heifers, 148 to 50,000 pound load of cattle with a base weight of 460. Also located at the ranch right there, 9 miles east of Vernon, Texas, approximately 110 miles southwest of Apache. They're 90% black or black-white face, 10% red or Charlotte colors, 90% an English exotic with 10% showing 1/8 blood Bremer influence or less. They're all home raised out of Angus cows, medium to large frame, medium flesh, delivery date April the 28th. No implants and the cattle will be uneven. They're on wheat pasture as well as their mothers. They've been tipped or dehorned if necessary. They've been vaccinated with the IBR, BVD, and boosted twice. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling to the local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. These calves will sort off their mothers the morning of delivery. They'll be freight adjusted for a 48,000-pound load, selling with a 35-cent slide up or down with a 35-pound weight stop, and they are a calf crop. They will be uneven. 445 down, 70 $9 down, 50 51 4 50 51 and $2 down, 30 30 30 30 30 30 30 30 30 30 $53 biddy down, 30 30 30 30 30 3 and 452 down, 53 biddy down, 30 30 30 out in the hall 4 and 54 down, 55 Brian down, 4 5 down, 7 down, and 58 $9 $61 2 down, 30 30 30 33 and 4 down, 65 biddy down, 5 $6 down, $7 down, 7 9 and 69 down, here down, 70 $71 2 down, 30 30 30 30 30 30 30 4 5 and 475 biddy down, 477 down, down 9 and 479 biddy down, 80 $81 34 $85 biddy down, 5 webs out at 85 and 484 biddy down, $5 down, 4 5 down, 6 10 7 and $487 biddy down, $88 down, tier 7 biddy and 488 $9 $90 down 1 and 490 $91 biddy down, 90 down 91 and 490 91 biddy down, 90 91 sold the cattle to you 490. Okay, both lots will sell. Now we're going to move on to contract number 12,199, consigned by Colt Morrison on Apache Grazing. Selling 64 head of steers, 148 to 50,000 pound load of cattle with a base weight of 795. They're located at the ranch right there at Devol, Oklahoma, approximately 60 miles south of Apache. The cattle are 65% black or black white face, 30% red Charolais colors, 5% Herefords, 1 brown. 60% of the cattle will be 1/8 blood or less, 25% an English exotic, with 15% showing 1/4 blood, Bremer influence or less. All originating from eastern Texas, medium to large frame, medium flesh, delivery date April the 24th through April the 28th. No implants, and the cattle will be uneven. Run on wheat and rye pasture, and as well as free choice mineral and hay. The cattle have been tipped or dehorned if necessary, have had all their shots, and also been boosted. These cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling approximately 8-mile scales to pens, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. They'll be weaned at least 140 days, or been turned out for 140 days on the wheat pasture. They'll sell with a 12 or a 14-cent slide with a 50-pound weight stop on the top side. 338 down, $9 down, $9 down, $40 down, $41 $2 down, 30 44 5 and $346 down, $7 biddy down, $10 down, $10 down, $7 down 9 and now $50 down, $50 biddy down, $1 $2 down, $1 up in 2 and down $53 biddy down, 30 and down 353 biddy down $3 webs out down to the bin 3 and 52 3 $4 down 5 wild eye 54 and 53 biddy down $4 down 5 53 down 54 sold the cattle to you 353. Thank you, David. All right, now we're going to work for C&C Grazing. This will be contract number 12,200, selling 128 head of steers, 248 to 50,000 pound loads of cattle with a base weight of 800 even. They're located at the ranch, Bennington, Oklahoma, approximately 195 miles southeast of Apache. The cattle will be 80% black or black white face, 15% Charolais colors, 5% red. The majority of the cattle are 1/8 blood or less, with a handful showing 1/4 or less, all purchased locally to their area. Medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date April the 30th through May the 7th. The cattle have been implanted and they will be uneven. Run on native grass pasture. These cattle being fed 1% of their body weight in commodities. The previous lot will sell and free choice mineral. They've been tipped or dehorned if necessary. They've had 2 rounds of vaccinations and also been dewormed. These cattle will pen early, sort, and then weigh with a 3% shrink on the ground, sorting out of 150 total head. Nice set of steers, selling with a 12 or a 14-cent slide with a 50-pound weight stop there on the top side. 345 down, 49, 50 down, down, tear down 50, and 349, 50, $51, web is out of $1, 50, $51, 51, and 350. Darcy, you're out. I'm asking 351, and $350 down, 1 down, $2 down, 102 down, 3, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 3, 4, 5, and 55 webs out now, $6 down, 5 up here, 7, and $357 down, D down, 7 up here, $9 down, 60, and $360 now, 60, $61, round the Brian, 1 to 2, Darcy now, 1 up here, 2, and 61, bid it down, $2 down, 30, 4, and 64, yeah, Darcy down, 3 to bid it, $4 bid it down, 4, 5, and $65 now, 7, and $367 now, D down, 7 up here, 9 down, 70, and $370 now, 70 bid it down, $1, 1, 2, and $372 bid it down, 2 to bid it, 3, 30, Brian 2 bid 3, and $373 bid it down, 30, all the webs out. Everybody's out on the web. And $372 down, tear it down, 3 bid it down, 30, 72 down, 3 sold the cattle to you, 372. Now we're going to work for Chevy Brown. This will be contract number 12,201, selling 116 head of steers, 2 48 to 50,000 pound loads cattle with a base weight of 835. Located at the ranch right over here at Cordell, Oklahoma, approximately 60 miles northwest of Apache. They're 75% black. The bound's going to be red or Charlotte colors, 80% an English exotic, with 20% showing 1/8 blood Bremer influence or less. All purchased locally right here in southwestern Oklahoma. Medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date April the 24th through May the 5th. The cattle have been implanted and they will be uneven. Run on wheat pasture. They've been tipped or dehorned if necessary. Had all the vaccinations. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling to local scales, and weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. The cattle will sell with a 12 or a 14-cent slide with a 50-pound weight stop there on the top side, and a nice set, short wheat.
Yes, sir. Waiting on confirmation.
Gonna get confirmation on the previous lot.
Sell 'em.
Cattle sell. Going to work for Chevy now.
Yes, sir. Nice cattle. Cordell, Oklahoma, 345.
345 down, 7 down, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3 down, $4 down, 4, and $354 bid it down, $4 down, tear down, webs out 4, and 53 tear down, 4 bid it down, 5, and 55 bid it down, round the Darcy down, 5 up here, 7, and $58 down, 7 tear down, D down, 9, 59, and D down, 9 bid it down, 9, 60, and $360 down, 9, 60, the web is out, and 9 bid it down, 59 bid down, $60 down, 9 half, now 69 half, and $360 down, half, $5 down, 60 here now, Bob now, half, and 300, no, I'm on the web, got to be 60 and a half, and $360 bid it down, half here now, half a dollar now, $60 bid it down, half, $5 now, $60 down a half, and $360 bid it down, half here now, half a dollar down, $60 down here down, half, sold the cattle to you, 360, thank you, Darcy, on the web. Now we're going to work for Will Stevens, right out here. The previous lot will sell. Thank you, Chevy. Going to work for Will Stevens. Contract number 12,202. There's 59 head of steers in this lot, selling 148 to 50,000 pound loaded cattle with a base weight of 850. Located right over here at Carnegie, Oklahoma, 40 miles northwest of Apache. The cattle are going to be 85% black-hided. Bounce going to be red or Charlotte colors. 65% an English exotic with 25% showing 1/8 blood Bramer influence or less and 10% 1/4 or less. All purchased locally right here in southwestern Oklahoma. Medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date April the 27th through May the 1st. The cattle have been implanted. They will be uneven. Run on wheat pasture and free choice hay. Tipped or dehorned if necessary. 2 complete rounds of vaccinations. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling to local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Selling with a 12 or a 14-cent slide with a 50-pound weight stop there on the top side. Here's a nice set. Been on a short wheat. $341 $2 $3 down, $44 down, $5 and 5 bid it down, 45 bid, $6 down, 6 year down, 7 and 347 bid it down, Darcy now 7 up here in D and 348 now $9 $50 and $350 bid it down, 50 $50 now. Webb's out. Darcy now 9 down, tear it down, 50 and $349 bid it down, $50 down, $50 down, 50 $50 down, 9 half and $349 bid it down, 9 half. Webb's out now, 9 up here to 9 half and $349 bid it down, 9 up here to 9 down, $9 bid it down, half down, $9.50 and $349. Last call to the web down, $349 bid it down, half a dollar down, 9 down, 9 bid 9 down. Sold the cattle to you, $349. We'll get confirmation. I'll read the next description. Working for Justin Kirkendall and the previous lot will sell. Thank you, Will. Working for Justin Kirkendall and Apache Grazing, selling 113 head of steers, so that'll be 248 to 50,000 pound loads of cattle with a base weight of 850. They're located at the ranch right over here at Surreal, Oklahoma, approximately 10 miles east of Apache. The cattle are 80% black-hided. The balance going to be red or Charlotte cutter, 70% an English exotic, with 25% showing 1/8 blood or less and 5% 1/4 or less. All purchased locally right here in southwestern Oklahoma. Medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date April the 24th through May the 2nd. The cattle have been implanted and they will be uneven. Run on wheat pasture, tipped or dehorned if necessary. They've had 2 complete rounds of vaccinations. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling to the local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Selling with a 12-cent slide. That'll start at the base weight. 14-cent slide if we go over the 25 first pounds. 50-pound weight stop on the top side. Everything's in order.
Nice cattle, Surreal, Oklahoma, 340.
$341 $3 down, 44 tear down, 5 down, 45 $6 down, 5 bid, 6 to 7 and $347 bid it down, $D down, $8 down, well Darcy now, 7 up in D and $349 9 now 50 and 9 tear down, $50 down, 49 bid it down, $50 down, $1 Darcy down, 51 and $350 bid it down, $1 Webb's out of 51 and $350 bid it down, $1 350 51 and 50 down, $1 half if you're there down, $350 down a half and $350 bid it down, half down. Webb's out down, half a dollar down, half to dinner, $350 down a half. Sold the cattle to you, $350. All right, now we're going to work for Justin Meeks and Apache Grazing. This will be contract number, previous lot will sell. Contract number 12,204, selling 114 head of steers, 248 to 50,000 pound loads of cattle with a base weight of 875. These cattle are located at the ranch 9 miles east of Quanah, Texas, approximately 110 miles southwest of Apache. They're 65% black-hided, 30% Charlotte cutters, 5% red-hided. 60% of the cattle are going to be an English exotic with 25% 1/8 or less, 15% 1/4 or less. These cattle all purchased locally right here to their area. Medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date April the 25th. No implants, and the cattle will be uneven. These cattle have been run on short wheat and supplemented with hay, tipped or dehorned if necessary. We've had 2 complete rounds of vaccinations. These cattle will gather early, loading on a buyer's truck, hauling to local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Selling with a standard slice for the weight of a 12 or a 14 with a 50-pound weight stop there on the top side.
Yes, sir. 2 loads, 328.
328 30 31 $2 down 3 down 4 down 2 down 34 and 333 bid it down $4 down Dave, you out there, and 33 bid it down $4 down 40 down 4 down 5 and 345 $35 down 4 bid, got to be 5 Darcy, and 35 here down 40 bid 5 bid it down Web is out 34 4.5 now 5 and 35 here down 5.5 now 6 down 5.5 bid it down and 6 here down 30 6 bid it down $0.5 down 7 and 7 here down 7 hand there down 37 and a D dollar down D dependent D dollar down 7 and a D and 9 down 8 half asking 9 and 30 heat and a 9 down 9 to 9 down 30 down a pair of 9 down and 40 down bid it down 40 down 40 down 40 down 40 and a half down 40 40 50 and 340 bid it down $0.5 down $1 hand down 1 and 41 1 half here down 1 up here down 1 half $0.5 down 41 hand of 2 and 342 now half down 2 to bid it 2 10 down $2 down 2 2.5 and 342 bid it down $0.5 down 2 tier down Web's out 42 asking 2.5 and $342 bid it now half and now $0.5 down $2 down 2.5 sold the cattle to you at 342. All right, our next consignment brought to us by Bar. Previous lot will sell. Bar G Farms. This will be contract number 12,205. Selling 122 head of steers, 248 to 50,000 pound loads of cattle with a base weight of 850. These cattle located at the ranch right there at Winsboro, Texas, approximately 245 miles southeast of Apache. There's 75% black or black white face, 15% Charlotte colors, 10% red hided. The majority of the cattle are going to be 1/8 blood or less, with a few showing a quarter or less. The cattle all purchased locally to their area, medium to large frame, medium flesh. Delivery date June the 1st through June the 12th. No implants, and the cattle will be uneven. These cattle have been cubed twice weekly, run on grass with free choice mineral. They tipped or dehorned if necessary. Have had 2 rounds of shots and also been dewormed. These cattle will gather early, loading on a buyer's truck, hauling 20-mile scales to pens approximately, and weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Nice set of steers. Selling with a standard slides of a 12 or a 14 with a 50-pound weight stop there on the top side. Justin?
335.
335 down, money's on up here, 40, and down here down, $40 down, 39 biddy down, 40, $41 340, 41, and 40 here down, 1 biddy down, 1, 2, and 41 biddy down, $2 down, 41 $2 down, 3 Darcy, and 42 here down, 3 biddy down, 30 44 not now got to be 4 Darcy now 5 and 45 bid down 40 down $5 now 44 I'm up high asking 45 and 44 bid down $45 now 44 4.5 and down $5 now 45 bid it down I'm asking 4.5 5.5 and $345 now 5 here down 4.5 45 5 half and 5 here down 5.5 $5 down 45 now gonna be 5.5 Dave and 45 here down 5.5 half and down $6 down 5.5 asking 6 half and 46 here down 6 hand Dave down $6 thank you sir down $1.5 and $346 bid now half $5 down half sold the cattle to you at 346. All right, we've got a an additional lot today consigned by Rick Beard. This will be contract number 12. Did I? Oh, pardon me. Well, no offense taken. No, he. We're going to find out, and I'm going to read the next description, which is for contract number 12,206, consigned by Justin Kirkendall and Apache Grazing. I got ahead of myself. Selling 192 head of heifers, 348 to 50,000 pound loads of cattle with a base weight of 750. These cattle are located over at the ranch at Carnegie, Oklahoma, approximately 40 miles northwest of Apache. 75% of the cattle are going to be black-hided. The balance is going to be red or Charolais colors. 70% are an English exotic with 25% showing 1/8 or less, 5% 1/4 or less.
Last lot POs.
The previous lot will sell. These cattle located once again at the ranch at Carnegie, purchased locally to their area.
Last lot POs.
The previous lot does not sell.
Does not
Okay,
sell.
okay, thank you. Previous lot does not sell. No, we're all square. Run on wheat pasture. They've been tipped or dehorned if necessary. Have had two complete rounds of vaccinations. The cattle will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling to local scales, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. The cattle will sell with a 12 or a 14-cent slide with a 50-pound weight stop on the top side. Once again, the previous lot does not sell. Working for Justin Kirkendall and Apache Grazing, selling 3 loads, weighing 750, guaranteed open.
Yes, sir. 330.
330, $31, $2 down, 2 tier down, 3 down, 34 down, 35 biddy down, 8 to 9, and $39, webs down, 38 to 39, Darcy down, 8 to 940, and 340, $41, web is out at 40 and 1, and 40, $41, $2 down, gotta be 2, and 41 biddy down, $2 down, $2 down, $3 down, 30, yeah, no touchdown, 42, bid 3, and $343 down, $44 down, 45, and $345 bid down, 4, asking 5 to the web, and $45 now, 49 bid down, 4, asking 4.5, now 5.5, and 45 here now, 5.5, yeah, Kelly now, I'm 5 on the web, asking 5.5 to you, sir, and 45 here now, 5.5, $5 now, 45 here down, 5.5, and $345 bid down, 5.5, use a mic now, 5 bid down, 550, and $345 bid down, 5.5, and now $0.50 down, 45 here down, 5.5. Sold the cattle to you, 345. Thank you, Darcy, on the web. Previous lot will sell. Now we're going to work for Rick Beard. This is a late edition. Contract number 12,207, selling 192 head of heifers, 348 to 50,000 pound loads cattle with a base weight of 750. Located at the ranch right there, 20 miles north of Wichita Falls, Texas. That's approximately 70 miles south of Apache. The cattle are 70% black-hided. The balance is going to be red or Charolais colors, 80% an English exotic, with 20% of the, showing 1/8 to 1/4 blood bramer influence or less. All purchased locally to their area, medium frame, medium flesh, delivery date April the 27th through April the 30th. They have been implanted and they will be uneven. These cattle will gather off the wheat pasture on a Monday and then be put on hay and 5 pounds of oats and 3 pounds of DDGs until shipping time. These cattle tipped or dehorned if necessary. They've had their shots and also been boosted. They will gather early, loading on the buyer's truck, hauling 7-mile scales to pens, and then weighing with a 2% shrink on the truck. Cattle have been turned out on the wheat for over 120 days. They'll sell with the standard slides of a 12 or a 14 with a 50-pound weight stop on the top side, and they will also be guaranteed open. 330, $31, $2 down, 32 deer down, 34, and $334 down, 5 bid down, $6 down, $7 down, yeah, Darcy down, 37, and 67 down, $8 down, $9, 9, webs out down, 39, and 338 bid down, deer down, T-town, and 338, and $9 around 9 down, gonna be 9.5, Darcy, and 39 hand down, 9 to 9 hand down, Darcy, you're out now, 9 down, 40, and 40.5 hand down, 40 biddy down, $40 now, $0.50 down, 340 and a hand to 1, and 41 biddy down, 1.5 hand down, $0.50 now, 41 1 hand down, 1 to 1.5, and 341 hand down, $2 down, 1 hand to 2, and 341 hand biddy down, $2 down, 1 hand to 2 $2 down, one and a two, and 341.50 bid it down, $2 down, 2.5, and 2.5, Darcy down, 2 tier down, 210 down, 42, 2.5, half down, 3, Clayton, and 343 bid it down, 3 down, 3.5, there down, $3 down, 3.5, and we're out Darcy at 43.5, man, and 343, 3.5 here down, $0.50 down, 3.5 44, Clayton down, 44, and 344 bid it down, yeah, Clayton now $4 down, throw down 4, and 3.5 bid it down, 3.5 to 4, sold the cattle to you, 343.5. Thank you, Darcy, on the web. Want to remind everybody about our upcoming special cow sale right here at Apache. That'll be held this coming Saturday. At previous lot will sell. Starting that sale at 12:30 sharp. Love to have you. You can look them up on the internet or come in, and most of the cows are already here on the premise. Plan to be with us this coming Saturday, the 25th at 12:30. Thank you and have a great day.